da 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 da. Sit it da 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 chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 dum da dum dum da da dum da dum dum da dum dum. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da dum dum da. Sibba dibba da dum dum dum. Sibba-dibba-da dum da dum. Sibba-dibba-da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning. Sibba-dibba-da dum da. It's Titan in the morning. 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 Titan in the morning. My name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are just the way God made you, along with some breath work breathing. And not to mention some movement with the Titans groove. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Look, I was rearranging my... All right, there we go. I think that's better. Am I better this morning? Am I better? Wait, hold on. Good morning. Yeah. Let me wet this whistle first. Hey, Jenny, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, y'all. So we are going to get right into it. We're going to go with it. We're going to do what we do. Y'all, this morning, I want to celebrate, which is the second day of June, but I want to celebrate, start off by saying Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride, Happy Pride, Happy Pride. Look, I want you to feel how you feel, be how you be, do what you do, all of the good things, right? And just, yeah, and feel it. Feel your pride, have your pride. So this morning, coming in, somebody said, can I ask you a question? Why do you got on women's earrings? Because I want to wear them. Like, what is happening? What is happening? These are my ears. These are my ears. I can wear what I want to wear. Thank you for the question. But I just want to say this to everybody out there. Happy Pride. Y'all be prideful of who you are. Have pride in who you are and what you do, right? And if you want to wear, quote unquote, women's earrings, then you wear them, right? Because you want to wear them. Not because somebody said you can't, not because somebody said that you should, not because it's because you want to do that, right? And so the question was, right? Can I ask you a question, right? Yes, you can ask me a question. Why do you got on women's earrings? Why you got on here asking the question? Anyways, y'all, happy Pride. Happy Pride. It's Pride Month, and we're going to be happy with that. We're going to go forward. And then somebody says, oh, sir, do you confuse yourself? Do I confuse myself on what? Look, let me tell y'all something. Look, y'all, we are always going to talk about it here at Titan in the Morning. That's what we're going to talk about. We're always going to be about it because it's real time, it's real life. People seem to get up in the morning to want to cause havoc and chaos in your life, right? These are my ears that has these earrings in, right? You want to come on and say something, then say that I confuse myself, right? What are you confusing yourself with? I'm wearing this, not you. So what am I confused with? So y'all, it's not for us to argue, right? Fuss or fight. But if we have to, then we must. But what I want to say to you all this morning, as I'm celebrating Pride Month, I'm being proud of and having pride of who I am and what I am and how I show up. There are things like this that are going to happen. People are going to say things to you. People are going to question you, your very existence. And I want you to have pride in that. I want you to have pride in that. Jenny says, why are we starting the day off like this? You know what, Jenny? It's not starting the day off like this. Let me just say that, right? My day started off wonderful. This right here is on them. It is not on me. So we're going to discuss it. We're going to take it. Thank you, Jenny, for asking that, because why do you want to start like this? Why would you want to? But y'all, this is the reality of the world. So that's what we do. We come on and we go, right? Okay, Blood says, the glasses and earrings are cute. Do what you want. And of course, Blood, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Hey, Michael, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. How are you this morning, Michael? Say, good morning, beautiful. Hey, live by shirts. Excuse me, live by shirts. Look, I'm saying it both ways for you this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Said, I like the glasses. Indeed. Thank you so much. Glasses and earrings are cute. Do what you want. Indeed. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Period. I don't know what that means. People stuck in their box can't handle those that have left the box. Indeed. Indeed, Umbra. And so I think sometimes what we have to do is we have to just truly understand that there are miserable people in this world. It doesn't take you anything to mind your own business and to do what you do. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But in this world that we live in, people always want to make a spectacle of something, right? This is my life. This is what I'm doing. You're not finna change anything on that. Finna, fixing to, whatever it may be. You're not finna change anything on that. I'm good. I'm good with where I'm at. I'm good with what I'm doing. I'm good with who I am. And so the only reason that I am addressing this like this way is so that we are able, right, to understand and talk about these things. Y'all with me? This makes me know never mind. You feel me? It's not going to change the way that I feel today. It's not going to take me off my game. It's not going to do any of those things. What it's going to do, right, is continue to allow me to be who I am and to do what I do. Michael said, you uplift people. Thank you so much, Michael. Love you. I'm well. Thank you for the shout out. You welcome, Michael. You welcome. Accessories are banging today. Okay, they banging. They banging. I like it because I can shake my head and they shake a little bit. Okay, that part. Live by Shirt says, so glad you're here this morning. Thanks for constantly showing up. Happy Pride Month. Love you. Indeed. Same to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'm going to continue to show up. So I had a conversation with someone about Pride Month, right? And they said to me, they said, so Titan, why? Why? Y'all give me a moment. Give me a moment because I want to make sure. Let me fix this, right? Let me fix this. Let me fix this. And then let me fix this right here because I want to make sure Somebody told me that I was kind of in the camera. Let me see. Uh-oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. What did I just do? Uh-oh, wait, what did I just do? God dang it, hold on. Wait a minute, let me go back. Hold on. What did I just do? Ah, there we go, look. I'm not fixing nothing. I'm not fixing nothing. I ain't touching nothing else because I don't know what I just did just now, but I just took it out of what, look, we ain't even gonna play with it. We ain't even gonna play with that. Michael said, Pride Decade, baby. Okay, that part. That part. So this is what I want to say this morning. I talked with someone and they asked me why, right? And the very reason that this started happening this morning, the comments started coming, is the reason why, right? Everything that's done in this world is not monolithic. It's not something that you are in a silo. It's not that you are just right here in this box. There are things inside the box, outside the box, all around the box, in the playground, at the play yard. Like, people are not that. And pride is us being proud of who we are, right? I identify as a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 21 years. I have the authority, I have the audacity, right? And the unmitigated gall to love who I am and be proud of who I am. You don't have to like it. You don't have to be with it. You don't have to do it. That's not for you, but it's for me. So happy Pride. Why do I do it? Because I am someone of the LGBTQ community, right? And people always make the joke, Leviticua, alphabet, all of that stuff. Call it what you want to call it. But respectfully, I don't say that you are this or you are that, or play with your pronouns or your words of how you identify. And so all we are doing is saying that we are proud of who we are and we should be able to express that, right? And let's be clear, I'm not asking for permission. I'm saying that I'm proudful of who I am. Thank you so much, Roya. Thank you so much. Y'all with me this morning? No, because I think asking me why am I proud of Pride Month, it's like asking me why am I proud to be who I am. That's what it is. Pride. So this morning, let's go ahead and let's check in. We're going to get back to the conversation in just a second because I just realized that we didn't check in. So I want to check in this morning, right? And I'm going to say it this morning because this is what it is. You with me this morning? My word this morning of how I'm feeling. What is one word of how you're feeling this morning, okay? What is one word of how you're feeling this morning? And my word, and I'm going to stick with this probably all throughout Pride Month and probably on until I figure I don't want to do it anymore, right? My word is fantabulous. So let's check in. What's one word of how you're feeling today? So Roya said, folks disrespect others because they think they have power to do it and they don't. And you know what? You got the power to say what you want to say. You know, Roya, like they can think they had a power, they want to have a power. They got the power to say what they want to say out of their mouth. The reality of it is the power lies within how I receive it and how I take it. You feel me? Somebody just said, you're not a YN no more. Let it go. I didn't know that I was trying to hold on to being one. I didn't even know I was one. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good morning. These platforms are here, right? These platforms are here. And I can't stop you from speaking on the platform, saying what you have to say, feeling how you feel. I can't stop none of that, right? However, I can acknowledge it and we can move on, right? We can understand that this is who you are. So my word today, as we're checking in this morning, my word today is fantabulous. That's my word. And that's what I'm going to go with. What's one word of how you're feeling today? And I want you to be honest with yourself, right? Either you're feeling it or you're not feeling it. However it may go, you're up, you're down, you're sideways, whatever it may be. What's one word of how you're feeling today? And my word today is fantabulous. That's my word. That's my word. Hey, the King HNIC. Good morning. Hey, Tamia. Tamia said, Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you as well. Royal said, gratitude. That's your word this morning, Royal? That's what I'm talking about. Gratitude. I am grateful. What do I have gratitude for? My life, that I get to live my way, that I get to be who I am. What's one word of how you're feeling today while we are celebrating Pride Month? Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't know where somebody fell off the train, flipped over a rock, ran down and slid and skint up your knees and your legs that you thought that you telling me something that I'm a grown man on that's going to change me, that's going to upset me. I'm not upset. Y'all, we can have a discussion. We can talk about things and not be upset. And I think, see, here's the thing. I'm not coming on here spitting hate, right? I'm not coming on here acting ugly and nasty. But people will come to you even when you are minding your own business. OWN. Own network. OWN. When you are minding your own business and want to tell you how you should show up and what you should do. Pride Month just doesn't mean I'm celebrating and I got a flag and I'm doing all of those things. That's not just Pride Month. Pride Month is protesting. Pride Month is uplifting. Pride Month is visibility. Pride Month is that. But we are proud 365. Y'all can't take this away from me. I'm good with this. But what we are doing this month, we are celebrating pride. And I want to give a little education because the person asked me why. And that's what I want to do this morning. But y'all, let's come on. I see a couple of other people exhausted. Okay. If that's your word this morning, come through. Exhausted, right? We all need a little rest. You know, I tell my friends, I tell people, go to bed. Okay. Go to bed. Okay. Yes, indeed. Tamia said, I love my community. Indeed. And we love you. And we love you. Michael said, please never change because you are the best. Michael, you ain't got to worry about that. That ain't going to never happen. Look, I didn't fought all these. I didn't toughed it out. I didn't been up and down, been around and did all of this to get to where I'm at. And then we're going to sit up here and we're going to change. We're going to flip on a drop of a dime. No. No, that's not what we're doing. That is not what we're doing. Right. It's to be there in and out of in and out of season. It's unconditional love, even for the uncomfortable. And that's it. And that's it right there. Tamia said, my words for the day is be who you are. And that's it. And then also, Tamia, I saw you put the little extra ease on there. Be who you are. Like that. Look, you only got one life. You only have one life. You only begotten one life. You only got one. God didn't put you on this earth for you to squander it and play around with it. God put you on this earth to walk tall in it and be who you are. That's what Pride Months mean to us. But what it means is pride. You are proud of who you are, your heritage, the walk that you walk, the talk that you talk. You are proud. There is no reason why you should be disgusted and angry and ugly about who you are. You are who you are. Uh-huh. So we're going to talk about Pride Month. Give me just a couple of minutes here. We're going to read through these comments. Live by Church says, every person who stands confidently in their truth gives someone else permission to do the same. And that part. And there was a time, Live by Church and everyone, but I want to talk about this, that I went to all of my friends, my circle, my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. And I told them who I was. I told them about my HIV status. I told them about how I identify. I told them why I'm at this place in my life. And I asked them, right, not to for them to approve me, but what I asked them was for consent, right? For them to be next to me on the side of me, because they always push. I asked them for consent on how they want to show up in my life once I do this, right? And y'all, and here's the thing, this is the pride that I'm talking about, right? This is the pride that I'm talking about. If I didn't care for my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family, I wouldn't have asked for consent, because it's still all about me in a sense and me living my life. But these people love me. They've been around me. And when I came to the point to where I wanted them to know about what I was about to do, because it was going to change the dynamics of our groups. It was going to change the dynamics of our conversations. And so I took them all aside at different times, sometimes in a group of 2 or 3, right? But sometimes singly, but on their own. And I said, here's what I'm about to do. This is what I'm about to do. I want to give you the opportunity, right, to understand it, to hear it, see it, and feel it. And then you make the decision of whether or not you are going to stay. Thank you so much, Lav. You're going to stay here on my side, behind me, next to me, around me, lifting me up, if that's what you're going to do. And I had to tell them that I'm okay if you need to walk away. I'm okay with that. So here we go with the restrictions. Here we go with the restriction. Hold on, y'all. Y'all are so wrong. Y'all are so wrong. Y'all are so wrong here. So they're restricting me because they're saying that I'm showing body parts and things like this. And y'all, you know what? Look, I'm good. Anyways, so I told them, like, this is what I was going to do, right? And this is how we're going to move forward. And so with that being said, I was able to go ahead and do that. And so some people, right, were not in a position in their lives to be on the side of me or to be up with me in spaces and places and declare their gayness, their HIV status, their whatever it may be, because I was going to talk about all of those things. So I changed everything on my profiles. And y'all, hold on. And this is why I think Pride Month is so important, but Pride overall is so important. I changed everything on my social media. I started identifying myself. When I walk into a room, I made sure that you know, because representation is key. And I was not proud of who I was because I had been told over the years that I should be ashamed of myself, that I should repent, that I'm an abomination, that I even shouldn't be living here on this earth. You know what I mean? That I'm not a real man. They just told me that just last week. That I have an agenda. I have all of these things. And y'all, when you oppress, when you push somebody down, when you don't allow somebody to be who they are, right? You with me? Then you are doing a disservice to them. We are all creatures of the earth. We are all children of the Most High, right? You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. But I don't believe that you were put on this earth to hide. I don't believe you were put on this earth to be stifled. I don't believe you were put on this earth not to wear women earrings. I don't think you were put on this earth not to be still trying to be a young, still trying to be a YN, like somebody said. I don't believe you were put on this earth to be confused of who you are. I'm not confused. Maybe you're confused because your elevator don't go all the way up to the top. Maybe you don't understand, right? because you're over here playing rock, paper, scissors, okay, with plastic. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't play like that. Like, everybody wants to tell somebody what they should be doing. Why don't you go mind your own business and do what you do? Mind your ugly business. Mind your nasty business. Mind your unkept business. Because if you can be proud of who you are, I can be proud of who I am. Pride. That's what it is. It's not me sitting up here just flying a flag because I want to fly a flag. I'm flying the flag because I am who I am. I'm on this platform doing what I do every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, Titan in the morning. I'm saying good morning because I am who I am. And in the words of Salt and Pepper, I am who I am. And that's all that I can be. And I don't give a damn if your eyes can't see. If you can't see what I can see, then you're blind, baby. You're blind. Come on, Salt and Pepper. Y'all better preach it. You're blind. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for it. Nobody. And that's what we're doing this morning. Hey, Keisha, good morning. Good morning to you. Ooh, I like all them O's and R's and INGs. I love it. Hey, Angela Hawkins, good morning. Angela said marvelous. Marvelous. Okay, because you know I'm fantabulous this morning. Indeed. Keisha said absolutely. And that part right there. Hey, Larry, good morning. Hey, none but sugar, good morning. And I see you. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for all of that. Michael said, you ain't new to this. You true to this. And that's it right there. That said, I hope you have a blessed day. Hey, that. Thank you so much. Good morning. Naina. I think that's how you say it. Is it Naina? Let me know because I'm going through. Love you so much. Thank y'all so much. Happy Pride Month, Mother. Thank you so much. And happy Pride Month to you as well. Peace and blessings. Bowtie Teddy said, I bet you the type to give me a speech about wrong and then to end it with now come eat. You know me? Bowtie, you know me? Because y'all better ask these people on here. That's it right there. I will give you a speech. I will tell, well, you know what? I'm not even going to say a speech. Bowtie, I'm going to say, I'll give you a conversation about being wrong. And then I most definitely we will eat. Y'all, ain't that what we do? Because y'all know all this experience, we going to eat. Yes, indeed. And then let me tell you something else, Bowtie, real quick. Let me tell you something else. Bowtie, I will invite you to the table. We will have a spread. We will do all of that. And we'll talk about it. And then we ain't going to be two ways tired about it afterwards. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all, because I don't have to put on and fake it. I don't like it. It's not right. You knew you was wrong. What? No. You knew you was wrong. You knew you shouldn't have done that. But you hungry? Because it's not hard for us to fix it. It's not hard for us to turn it around. It's not hard for us to make sure that we are good. It's not hard. So yes, indeed, Bowtie, you better say that. Royal said, folks disliking pride are benefiting from how we got here. Pride came with the price. It did. It did. And so here's my thing. This is what I said to my God and to my spirit years ago, not on my watch. If I can do it, I will do it. If I'm able to do it, I will do it. I'm going to represent. I'm going to show up. I'm going to be in that number to make sure, because that was my promise to me and my God. Because I saw it. Being in this work that I do, this advocacy work that I do, there are people out here suffering because of stigma and trauma and words. And words. They can't be proud of who they are because they are saying that they are not worthy of this. Hey, Hershey. Hey, happy Pride Month to you as well. Peace and blessings. Okay, happy Pride Month, babe. Yes, indeed. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the likes and all of that. Nana said, that's so real. Indeed. And it's exactly that right there. Somebody said, talking with the hands show potential signs of narcissism. Indeed. Somebody said DNA mishap. You're right. It's a DNA mishap. Okay. Okay. Because if it's a DNA mishap, then it is what it is. Hey, Vicky. Vicky said, new watching from Columbus, Ohio. Hey, Vicky. Good morning. Thank you for being in, Vicky. Come on, Columbus, Ohio. Hey, nothing but sugar. Nothing but sugar said, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Good morning, sugar. That's what nothing but sugar said this morning. Yes, they call me sugar. Call me sugar. Wait, Blair said grab a button up. Oh, you said grab. Oh, no, we ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. Nana said, people are so mean and disrespectful. They are. They are. But you know what it is, what it is. It's me said, love your glasses. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all. Good morning to you. No, 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 no. Hey, Uncle. Good morning. Y'all, it's Pride Month. It's Pride Month. I'm not saying that I'm just doing this because it's Pride Month, but it's Pride Month. I'm not tripping on nobody. Because ultimately, it's my life. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are. If you don't do nothing else today, be proud of who you are. That's what you do. Well, I mean, so here's my thing. Let me do this because I wrote out a little something last night, and I want to make sure that I have this right. Because y'all know we go with the flow around here. So if something start happening, something start going on, we go with the flow. We ain't even tripping. We ain't even tripping like that. But what I want to do is make sure that we understand where we are and what we're doing. Right? And I think a lot of times people want to tell you that you should not be proud of who you are. You should not stand 10 toes down in who you are. You should not be who you feel God made you to be. Like people will tell you these things. And the bad thing is that sometimes, y'all, we believe them. We believe them. We believe that we don't deserve happiness. We believe that we don't deserve to be and to live and to have. We don't deserve that. And I gotta stop, pause for a second. Because we will sit here and listen to people that don't have a dog in this game at all. We will listen to people that ain't never done it. We will listen to people that will tell us that we should not be doing this and that. And y'all, they ain't did nothing. 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 So when I'm doing these things and I'm speaking on these things, right? I want you to take a moment and think about what pride means to you. So I wrote out this thing, y'all, and I can't find it right now. But this is what we're going to do, because Google is your friend, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Pride Month, right? That's what I'm going to type in. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it while we're on here live, right? While we're on here live. LGBT Pride Month is a month dedicated to the celebration and commemoration of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered pride, right? Modern Day Pride Month both honors the movement for LGBT rights and celebrates LGBT culture. That's what it is. Y'all, I always say this. This is what I always say. If it's here, there's a reason why it's here. If it was already something that was done, there would be no reason for this. Y'all with me this morning? So here's a little bit of the history and why Pride Month is June and what it actually stands for. The beginning of Pride Month, right? It began with the Stonewall riots, right? For those of you who are a part of the community, been a part of the community, identify your pronouns, all the things LGBTQIA, all the way around the board, you should know the Stonewall riots, right? They have it, and Google is your friend. All you got to do is put in Pride Month, and you can see what that is. It started with the Stonewall riots, right? They call them riots, but I want to say it was liberation. They were saying that they were tired of being treated and accosted and arrested and hurt and harmed by people. They had to do something. The Stonewall riots was June 28, 1969. I know, before I got here. Right? Before I got here. So here's my thing. I want you to understand what it is and why, right? Stonewall riots. Now, I done gave y'all a couple of tidbits. Type in Pride Month and search Pride Month. Type in the Stonewall riots and search the Stonewall riots. I'm going to say it was a protest. I'm going to say it was a good old conversation that got some things changed, right? You know what I mean? Like, but we got to know where it comes from. We must know that. Two more things that I want to give you all before I move on, right? I move on, right? So there were pride marches in 1970. There were actually 4, right? That started in 1970. Okay. Now here's where I want you to make sure. Now in the beginning, right, the T, right, our transgender brothers and sisters or people of trans experience were left out, right? Were left out. Y'all, this has more history than you know. You with me? Okay. And so although they began in 1970, still liberation, trying to liberate, but we were not inclusive of everyone, right? And then it became this to say, oh, well, we have gay rights, so we're trying to have gay rights, but not everybody was on the same page, right? Not everybody was getting the rights. Not everybody had the right to be who they are. Like I'm sitting here today, there were trans women that were fighting the fight saying that y'all got to see me. Y'all got to see me. I'm over here. I deserve the same thing that they deserve. Right? And remember, at one point in time, it was just gay and straight. That's what it was. It wasn't all of that, right? So the Stonewall riots, our people of trans experience, but trans women in particular, right? And people of color, Marsha P. Johnson, Google is your friend. Sylvia Rivera, Google is your friend. Stormy, right? Storme, right? And I'm not going to massacre the last name. De La Varrier, right? I think that's how you say it, right? They were excluded from that and silenced. And then they said, okay, here we are, right? Here we are. We're going to make some noise. We're going to shake it up. You're going to see us. You're going to hear us. You're going to know us. Y'all, those are names that you should know. If you are celebrating Pride, right? They name I think Fred Sargent was his name as the person that wanted to commemorate Stonewall, right? But it was gay liberation and all of these things, and it fine. Like, we're trying to have gay liberation, we're trying to queer liberation, we're trying to have LGBTQ, but the T was not in that, and they were the ones that threw the first brick. Marsha P. Johnson, they were the ones that stood up. They were the ones. And if you know anything about our culture, our trans women, mothers and fathers and of houses and communities, these are the people that said no more. Like, you're going to see me, you're going to hear me. There are people in my own community. My last name is Capri. Alanis Capri is a trans woman that has done the same thing, took people in, made a way, uplifted, fighting the good fight, making sure that representation is key. Y'all, when we talk about Black history, when we talk about Pride Month, when we talk about all of those things, where we have to really understand where it comes from. Because if it exists today, right, then there's a reason why it exists today. They didn't want us to do. They didn't want us to be. It was against the law. You were getting arrested. It was a mental illness. All of these things. So when you're celebrating Pride Month this month, and you're saying that you are happy and glad to be a representation of who you are representing for your community, know where it came from. We celebrate those individuals because they took a stand and they made sure that they changed the very landscape that we are able to run in today. They had to crawl in that and be. And the only thing that they wanted to do was have pride and be who they were. That's it. So when we do this, people say, oh, I don't know nothing about Pride Month and I don't know about this. Google is your friend. Google is your friend. And if you don't know, go to your local communities. They'll be able to give you the history. But today on Titan in the Morning, here's the history. Here's the history. Let's do that. Let's Google. Let's make sure that we know. Keisha says, so disrespectful over here trying to hold my mule. Hold your mule, Keisha. Hold your mule. Okay, hold it over there. Hey, Bianca, good morning. Good morning to you. Bianca said, everything we embody as a community, not just a celebration, we must acknowledge the things that aren't celebratory as well. And you're right on that, Bianca. You are so right on that. The reality of it is that every time that we step out and we represent, right? We step out for the celebration. And thank you for mentioning that, Bianca. We step out for the celebration, but we're also stepping out for representation. Sometimes it's not safe for us, but we feel that we must do this because somebody has to do something, just like Marsha P. Johnson, right? Sylvia Rivera, just like all of those individuals, we have to make sure that we leave something for our people. Like, we just can't let it just dissipate and just go away. So we celebrate, yes, but we acknowledge that it is still hard out here. It is still dangerous out here. People are being unalived out here for just being who they are. So we must acknowledge those things. When people say, Titan, why do you always announce who you are? Because representation is key. Why do I show up the way that I show up? Because representation is key. Not only for the past, but for the present, and most definitely for the future. Happy Pride Month. Be proud of who you are. Live your life. Because there's somebody over there that's watching. There's somebody over there that needs that door to be cracked open. There's somebody over there that is hurting, that has been harmed, that is thinking that they don't belong here, and they're looking to you. And I know somebody's going to say, well, Titan, that's a huge load to put on my shoulders. I'm not putting the load on your shoulders. I believe my purpose. Y'all with me? I believe my purpose on this earth is to be me. That's it. That's it. Y'all, I come on here being me this morning, and you saw the hate and the ugliness and the nastiness. I came on here this morning being me. All I got to do is be me. That's enough to shake up the very fabric. That's enough to shake up this ecosystem. That's enough, or the lack thereof of ecosystem. That's enough to shake up the very grain that I'm going against. Like, that's enough. I just show up in my authentic, true self. And y'all, if we're in 2026, still having to fight the fight to be seen, heard, and understood, we are nowhere near liberation. But I want to say this morning. Happy Pride Month until liberation. I'm not saying I'm going to stop saying Happy Pride Month, but until liberation, we got to keep doing what we're doing. We got to keep showing up. We got to keep talking. We got to keep protesting. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep doing it. Now, I know everybody can't do it the way that I do it. Everybody can't do it the way Bianca does it. Everybody can't do it the way Uncle does it. Everybody can't do it the way that others do it. Do it in your way. I was behind the scenes, on the ground with my people, making sure that they were good. That was my work. Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, all of them, they were taking people in and making sure that people were good when their families kicked them out. They didn't have a whole lot, but they had enough to say, hey, I got to make a way because this person or that person needs to be able to survive and live and thrive. Y'all with me this morning? So when I say Happy Pride, I'm not just celebrating, kicking my legs up. That's not what this is about. Yes, I'm going to celebrate because who don't like a good celebration? But what I'm not going to do is sit here and pretend that there are not problems and issues and concerns in this world. There are not problems and issues and concerns in this world when it comes to me showing up the way that I show up. And most people are talking from a window seat. You're not on the ground. You with me? Baby, let me tell you. Okay, I know that's right. Yes, indeed. Hey, good morning. Jordan said exactly. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning. And happy Pride Month to you as well. Thank you so much. Uncle said happy Pride. Hey, happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride. Jocelyn said good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, Jocelyn. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Uncle said you are so needed and loved. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Don't get me to start ugly crying. Nothing but sugar. Thank you so much. Somebody said, What the hell? Look, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Look, if y'all know anything about me, I love it. I love it. Keep guessing. Keep trying to figure out what I am and what I'm doing. Keep on. Keep on moving. Don't stop like the hands of time. Ah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. XOXO said, "You are beautiful, my God." Thank you so much. Hey, Miles. Miles said, hey, Miles. Good morning, XOXO. Good morning. Y'all, thank you so much. Yes, somebody said YT men wanted their own privilege. Indeed. Indeed. And I think, it's fine for that. Right? Right. Yes. Yes, I know. So I know the name, but I couldn't pronounce. I didn't want to mess up the last name. Stormy, yes. Arthur said, "Good morning." Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right, y'all. We're gonna go to commercial real quick, and I'm gonna be right back. But no, good morning to you all. Good morning. Y'all tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. TikTok, let me know that y'all are in. Hey, Shamita. Shamita said, "Good morning, beautiful spirit." Good morning, Shamita. Good morning to you. Good morning. I don't know. Some of them have been blocked. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Shamita said, "Love your energy." Thank you so much. Happy Pride to our TikTok uncle. Yes, indeed. Come on, Shamita. Y'all sure been calling me uncle and TT and auntie and all of these things lately. And I live for it. I live for it. Come through. Hey, the king. The king said, "Good morning, positive king." Hey, the king. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Thank y'all so much. Look, let me tell you something. I my spirit is telling me that somebody needs to hear this, right? I don't know who this is for right here. This is for you, but it's also for me. Being proud of who you are doesn't take rocket science. I want to say it again. Being proud of who you are doesn't take a diploma. Being proud of who you are doesn't take a dissertation. What it takes is you loving who you are. What it takes is understanding that you are uniquely made. What it takes is you saying to yourself, "I release you from the chains that bind. I release you." That's what it takes. Once you get out of your way and you are proud of who you are, everything else will come into play. Everything will make sense. And there are going to be people. I'm about to go to commercial. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to go to commercial. There will be people that will tell you that you don't deserve, that you shouldn't have. You shouldn't be happy in the skin that you're in. There will be people. Oh, they're going to tell you. What I want you to do in that moment, and in this moment, and every other moment after this moment, I want you to stand 10 toes down in who you are and who God made you to be. There's no reason for you not to be proud of who you are right now in this moment. There's no reason for you to have to wait until things get right or act right or be right in order for you to be proud of yourself. Happy Pride. I know this is LGBTQ pride, right? I know that this is that pride, but pride is 365. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the person that I have come to be. I'm proud of the journey that I've been through. I am proud that I have overcame, I have adapted, that I'm still on the journey. I am proud. Happy Pride Month. But Pride is 365. And I want to say this, and I'm going to commercial. If you, if you, well, have somebody that's standing right next to you, and they, and they don't want you to be proud, you need to lose them. You need to let them go. You need to push them right on out the way. Because what will happen, people will stand next to you. People will stand around you. People will be in the back of you. And they will constantly hold you back. If this person is constantly bringing you down when you are trying to be who you are, when this person, these people, these places are constantly telling you that you are not enough, when you are trying to be all that you can be, I need you to let it go. And just say it with me. Bye. This is what I'm saying. Hey, Lieutenant, happy Pride. Say happy Pride, my friend. Happy Pride. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Houston says, real life holiday heart, LOL, and gave me a heart. Now, you know what, Houston? You had almost tried that. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Houston. I appreciate it. I will be holiday heart. I will be all of that. No. I know it's love. I said in the beginning when I first read it, I was like, whoa, hold up. But I got you. It's all love. I'm thankful for all of it, okay? All right, y'all. Let me go to commercial real quick and I'll be back. It's Pride Month, right? And I'm going to talk about pride things all month. So y'all just be ready for it. It's going to be what it is. It's going to do what it do. But y'all, I'm proud of who I am and where I am and how I show up. I want you to be the same. You can't be proud over there, right? You come on over here with me and we can be proud together. Okay? That part. Now, what you say? Who said it?
My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there. My name is Titan Capri. I am a Black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. I would like to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience, where our mission is to curate spaces and places that educate people living with HIV and the people that support them with experiences that bridge the gap between community and resources. Our vision is to center the human aspect of people living with HIV and the people that support them with the focus on the mental, emotional, and spiritual support needed to thrive in your integrated communities. That is the Titan Capri Experience.
Good morning. So somebody asked me about the commercial, about the experience. And I want to say this, right? Before I get out of here this morning. And me being proud of who I am and me doing the things that I do now, the experience came out of me wanting to be, needing to be proud of who I was, representation. The experience came out of me having a bad experience. The experience came out of me not being able to be visible, not being able to be seen and heard and understood. That's what the experience is. And it has always been. Hey, Stacy, they said absolutely 100. And that's what it's always been, right? And so in this moment of me saying happy pride, in this moment of me loving who I am, in this moment of me being on these platforms and being visible and representing who I am and what I am and how I show up, I must say to you that all I've ever wanted to do was have an experience of me just being me. And so in that, I wanted to break that down as simple as it sounds. This world has made it hard for me to do just that. So when we say we celebrate Pride Month, that's why we celebrate it. But when I say that I am proud 365, because I've been through some ish. I done been around the block and I done stood on a couple of corners. And I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. So I want to thank you all for allowing me to be who I am to you, in front of you, with you, around you, on these platforms. But I also want to say thank you for pushing and pulling and letting me know that I am worthy of being who God made me to be. And all of that right there, I say happy pride. Happy pride to you. Happy pride to you. Happy pride to you. Happy pride to you. Right? You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do nothing if that's not what you want to do. But happy pride to my brothers and sisters. To my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. You ain't by yourself. I'm here. We're here. Stay. 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 All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be great. Y'all be blessed and all of that. We're going to get out of here. Now, y'all look. So before I get out of here, TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of the screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Go on over to my shop, TikTok. Get you a nice old mug. Get you a t-shirt, some socks, travel mug, all of the things over there. YouTube, TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Show me some love. Show me some hearts. I got a goal this morning if you're able to help me with that. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X. I ask that y'all show me some hearts. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some love. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Do all of the things that you do. And I thank you for allowing me to be here with you the way that I am, the way that I have been, and the way that I'm going to continue to be. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. All right. Until next time, y'all be great. I got you. Y'all hear me? Yeah. All right, y'all. So I had wrote, did all this good stuff, and then I got here and I was like, yeah, that's not it. My spirit said to do something different, and I'm going to do something different. What I want to talk about real quick is that being worthy. A lot of us are worthy because we think that's what worthy should be, right? But you're worthy to be loved. You're worthy to be yourself. You're worthy to be just who God made you. You are worthy. So tonight I want to do a little something that's worthy. If y'all would with me. A little audience participation. Can I get y'all? Yeah. All right. So I do this thing called Titans Groove, right? Every Monday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Just a shameless plug, real quick. Y'all come check me out. But what I do is this. what I do is this Titan groove. And so what I want to encourage you to do tonight is to be worthy in your groove. Whatever your groove is, however you see it. If it's just a little sway, then let it be a sway. If it's a little funky, then let it be a little funky, however you want to do it, all right? Y'all gonna follow me? And then I'm gonna ask y'all to do something a little bit later in this, but it goes a little something like this, right? Titan groove. Sit da 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 da. Sit da 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 da. So da da do 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 da do do da do 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 da do do da do 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 do. See we do da do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da. See we do da do 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 da do 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 da do 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 da. Da do 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 da do do. See do do da do do. See do 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 da. Yes, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Ah, I like that. All right, keep it going. I'm gonna ask something of y'all. Y'all gonna help me out? All right. It's gonna go like this. Y'all follow me. I am, I can be, I will be. 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 Y'all got it? I am, I can be, I will be. All right, keep going.
I am,
Do
I can be,
all right.
I will be.
I'm gonna add something in. Keep going.
I am, I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am, I can be, I will be.
Worthy.
I am,
That's it.
I will be.
Worthy. Ah, come on.
I can be, I will
I see you moving in your seat. Come on.
I can be, I will be. Worthy. I am, I can be,
I will be worthy. I am. I can be. I will be worthy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are worthy. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be beautiful. You are worthy to be heartfelt. You are worthy to be hugged. You are worthy to be sitting right where you're sitting tonight, receiving all of this. I want to thank you all for being worthy and making me feel worthy tonight. Peace and blessings.